As promised in the previous video, we're still on day 154 and we're playing the guild adventure. And we will see what edge can arise from it. You see that right now 7 armies are sitting in here. After months of playing badly, Winry learned that he needs to collect these diamonds in here. So he's at least doing something not too bad. Now how can we gain that edge over him and others as well if he's in here? So there are 2 big mistakes to make here in dungeon, and I see this done by players over and over and over again. 2 or 3 big mistakes. One big mistake is that when you're not playing, you have to be in one of the cities to earn 6 diamonds an hour. If you don't do this, you make a mistake. Let's go to the town and let's figure out who's making this mistake. I think Badondir. Here he is. He's been here for a day. You know what that means? 24 times 6 is 144. He lost at least 150 diamonds by now, by not being in the defensive. So what I usually do is I maximize my number of movements. So here I started a couple of hours late, so I could have had like 10 or 20 movement points more. Then I look down to see if there are any chests to collect. I look around the surroundings to see if there are any taverns. Here is a tavern, amazing. Good to know, I will most likely go there. And on the way I can pick up resources, units, and maybe here a strong unit. Okay, so good to know, we'll need to move down. I'll also look up here, I've collected this already. And I'll also look up here, I've collected this already. So all the treasure has been collected. And our aim is gonna be 1 tavern. We will see how to do this. So what you need to do is go here and either step left or step down. Once a week you have to step down to collect this treasure. It's 10 movement points extra, so it's worth doing it. Now I'm stepping left. Guild Commander, click. Collect the resources from yesterday. I'll soon show you where to get the resources. To get these resources you need to click the Guild Commander again and accept. If you forget to click, then you have to come back and waste movement points. Once you accept, you're gonna get pathfinding for 30 minutes. It's gonna be enough, the video won't last 30 minutes. Then you go up and do the mandatory quest. A lot of things depend on this tunnel. Always go to wherever you can make a difference. Here I think we can beat this unit. And most of the guild is beating this unit, you see this. Play this 3 times. You can use mercenary, but I'm not using it for now. I don't really mind. I don't have to perform well, I just have to get this done. So we're waiting for the 3 battles to end. And then we get rewarded with some cubes that improve our guild tech. Or whatever. Ancestor's wisdom or something. And the important thing about that improvement is that it improves our skills as well. And you'll see that I heavily rely on my skills. Really heavily. So this is the second part. And now we'll have 1 more. Unfortunately, I cannot really accelerate this. This is a live recording, so you will see everything live. So this is something we do every single day. I don't even mind if it's dungeon units, whatever units. Once in 10 tries, maybe I get some bonus damage, but at the moment I'm not going for maximum damage. I'm relying on stronger players, stronger donators. And this is the problem that Selokan left, because with Selokan we could reach this level, and without Selokan it took months until we could. Now, remember that we looked at the map. And in this case, you can do 2 things. You either exit the tunnel with this button on the top right, or go back to the town with the town teleport. Now, which one you use depends on where you're going towards. If you want to go up, then press the back button. If you want to go right or down, no, rather right, because if you wanted to go down, you would do it before this tunnel. Then you go to town, and the town moves you back to the town. Okay, let's collect the vampire. After a while, you recognize the buildings. And now I'll show you the skills. Because of the skill upgrade, you see that I have 5 teleportations, 2 resource collection, 2 armor, 5 instant kills. This comes handy. It's the guild miracle, by the way. You see that I'm on level 75, and the next upgrade is gonna be on level 78. I'm intrigued what the next skill is gonna be. I don't know, but for that we need to level up 3 of these. So we need 21,000 of these cubes, and we only have 5,000. Either way, when I just spray 1, so that I can keep the score. Moving on. So, teleportation, which comes handy. We just managed to go like 4 cubes. When there is nothing to collect, that's what we do. And remember, my objective is to collect this here with some teleports. And regarding the path, I'm going to the right, because here you can get this from the left or from the right. Here you see that I made a mistake. I could have gone right and then down, and then I could have collected this monster. In fact, I'm gonna go back and collect this, because cowardly monster gives us resources. It's worth the 10 movement points. These are small mistakes that add up, but it doesn't matter, because I played this guild so much better than I think anyone else in the guild. Like really, I see this because I espionaged on other people, that these small mistakes don't matter. It would be interesting if there was an opponent who knew how to play this, and then these 10 movements mattered at all. So I'm gonna get these extras. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you see 4, you can do a teleport. Not always. Leave 1 or 2 teleports to the end. I'll soon show you why. So now, given that to reach this tavern we would need 2 teleports, I will just go here, because I don't yet know how to reach both the castle unit and the tavern. We will need both. So I go here. If it's attack, then we go to the instant kill. This just saves us time and we bother less about it. Okay, let's collect the storm elemental. And now, this is a great use case for a teleport. Because whenever you need to go left twice and then go right, it's kind of bad. So we will teleport here and collect the sulfur. And unfortunately, this didn't pay off, this risk, because I wanted to get the unit, but instead I just got a fight. Doesn't matter. So here, out of the 2 hexes, we go right, because we want this unit. And now we get the 77th token. This is where my attack and defense skills are coming from. And that's it. Do we need to do anything here? Well, the only thing is a Shrine of Magic, but for 20 scrolls that we can get from other sources anyway, I'm not even tempted to go this way. I will go back to the town. You will visit the town over and over again. Whenever one of your missions are gone, you go back to the town. It doesn't cost any movement points. And I have 2 teleportations left. So I'll just go and preserve these teleportations. This is another type of teleportation. You can always get to this place. So remember, when it's unlocked on Monday or Tuesday, you go to this place. If your guild cannot unlock it, just register a new account, beat the first 22 levels, join your guild, or 25 levels if that's the restriction, and unlock these, because they are important to preserve these points. So going right, I'll instant kill this. And then you need to see what you can reach. So here specifically, I can reach this. But I'll show you what would happen if we made a mistake. I'll make a mistake on purpose. 132 movement points. Teleportation is free. We'll go to the place where we don't want to go eventually and see if there is anything worth collecting. Not really. Strong monster, I'm not fighting this. I'm not spending movement points on this. So we go back to Eclipse. And this is the trick. Remember that we were above the monolith. But by default, it always places us to the left of the monolith, which means that this is like one movement for free. And I could still collect the gold. Anyway, let's go to our destination. So we preserve the teleport exactly for this reason. Look at this. To go to the other end of the mountains, you would need to go down and up, or even worse, up and then down. And you see that we've done this multiple times. So there is really no point. All I need to do is press teleport and move somewhere where I can reach this quartermaster. This is where the resources are from. I'm not doing this for the resources. They help, obviously. It's not the game changer. I'm doing this for the pathfinding skill, because every single day I get this mission to find this stupid quartermaster who keeps on like moving all over the place in the map, and we need to rescue him for some reason. You know, every single time we get pathfinding for 30 minutes. We still have 20 minutes of it, so we chill. And we get the gremlin. It's an order unit after all. Now, my next plan is what to do with this. We need to find this mill. Water wheel, to be exact. Because the water wheel gives us 20 diamonds, this is quite important. We also need to check if there is anything special. There you go. Now we have conflicting priorities. And I guess we won't be able to do both. Let's see how many movement points we have left. There is one trick that most people don't know about, and they wonder why they get up to 350 so fast. The big trick is to go out, go to the missions, and claim some of these. The Guild Adventure one. If you move just 1 point, you get 100 movement points. Claim this. I claim the others too, it doesn't really matter. For now, this is just habit. Okay, let's go back, and you see that you get 100 movement points extra, 233. Plus, you can purchase 100 movements for free. Don't purchase the 50 diamond one, it's a trap. Now, another thing, and here is when it gets tricky. You need to keep 60 movement points to safely reach your destination, the underground city. But if you have 20 movement points and a teleport, that works too. Assuming that there is nothing on the hex that is the entrance of the underground. And during the weekend, you don't calculate with 60, you calculate with 80, because obviously you have to be in the strongest guild to claim the middle city, the Dragon Utopia. So this means that we have 27 hexes to move. And obviously, so 27 hexes plus 4 for teleports. Let's see, teleport. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 4 hexes, cancel it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It requires 10 in total. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You see, this is longer. Or 1 and then teleport. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, teleporting is hard. Teleporting is not going to be possible even if you move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, it will teleport right in here. But either way, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 in total, that's the minimum. And from here, we assume that the shortest path back here is like 10. And we'll see. So 1, 2, 3, 4 with a teleport. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 10 plus 15 is 25. Plus 6 is 31, and we would have 20 movement points to come from here to here. It's impossible, it's conflicting orders. It's still possible because we're short on 8 movement points, and with pathfinding we could just make it. We could barely make it, but we could still make it. So let's see. Am I gonna risk this or am I not gonna risk this? I would say that it's not a bad thing to risk this, because on the way back we can collect at least something. But let's see. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh no, this 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34. So we'll need to spend 34 movements in total with one spell. I think this is barely doable, but doable. And if not, in that case we quit and we pick it up on another day. It's not the end of the world. Let me do this. So we're gonna prioritize the diamonds. It's a tough job because if it was farther I would go for picking up the item. And the reason why we're prioritizing the diamonds is that the diamonds regenerate every single day, while the tavern is gonna stay there. And we still have pathfinding, so we're gonna get the bonuses. And I think we're gonna make it. And if not, our reward is to pick up these units on the way. Now, I neglected one thing. What is the best way to pick up these? It doesn't matter because we're strong enough and we don't have any opponents. You have the armor collection piece, and whenever you see this armor nearby, it goes to the equipment and you see that we increase attack, intelligence, defense and so on for the week. But only in campaign. So does it matter? Rarely at all. So it doesn't, because we don't have enemies to fight. Either way, we're going and killing the last opponent with the instant kill feature. And we have to go all the way down. And you see my priorities. Usually when I see these tavern buildings, that's where I go. And on the way you do your best. So going towards these undetected locations help as well. Not because of the obelisk hunt, but because you can get other taverns and other buildings unlocked, and you're the first one to visit them. So you see that our calculation paid off. In fact, we still have some movement left. And if not, you go down to 60 movement points and go to the Dragon Utopia. If you're persistent and you're gonna come back, you can go down, you can risk 50 movement points to see if you get a pathfinding bonus along the way. But then if you don't, then you have to wait for a couple of minutes to get these movement points back. I think you get 1 movement points per 6 minutes or something. So we have 4 movement points left plus the bonus. What kind of monster is this? Weak monster, so this is gonna be a fight. It's not gonna give us his token. So this means we're gonna go for tokens. Here. Oh, that's a surprise. Unfortunately, I have to fight for these diamonds. Or not diamonds, whatever these are, skill increase stones. These fights are easy. Yeah. So then you continue. Pick this up. Pick this up. this is just bonus, we didn't plan doing this. Yeah, unfortunately this is another fight to wait for. And to maximize the utility, let's see what else we can do. So we have 86 or 80 movement points, so 8 hexes, plus a teleport. Now, you see that in order to get to the next useful item, it's at least 4 hexes. There, or 1, 2, 3, 4, you can teleport down the cliff. Both are fine. If you teleport, you can move at most twice. And remember, there is another tavern, so we need to pick this up. That's why I went right. So when you have a tavern, it's a no-brainer. You go towards the tavern. When you have something less here, it might be tempting to uncover the empty hexes. So let's see what we can do with the teleport. We can reach the tavern immediately. And then we'll decide if we go up for the monk or we go down for this unit. We will see. Monks usually give us their token. So we collect the storm elemental again, so that you see a bit better. Sometimes you get some other thing underneath, which if it's a tavern, it's even better. Now you get the tavern, 79 token unlocked, or universal hero. And then we have 2 units. Now, you need 60 to reach the bottom. Let's see what kind of monster is this. Cowardly monster, so we're gonna get it. And this one is spending. So I'm gonna risk having to wait for 24 minutes. And obviously the recording will end before. But I'm gonna risk to see if I get 1 pathfinding in 9. The chances for this is very, very high. So I go down, there you go, the risk paid off already. We get instead of the unit, we got the blue crystal, not a problem. So you go up here. Oh, and we still have 10 movement points left. That was a risk that paid off quite well. We get the monk. Now we go right. And we get the crystal. And we can still make 1 movement. Now, what can we do? I was dumb enough to not use the resource collection item. So if you planned better than me, then you would have an edge on me. I'm just too spoiled. It's too easy, this game, with respect to the others that are playing. So I haven't collected armor. Usually there are spots where you can collect 4 or 5 armor pieces. And I haven't collected resources even once. In this case, you could come back in the evening and go to some resource collection spot and collect resources if you wanted to maximize things. But for me, I will just move once. Yeah, it's over now. I'll execute the resource collection skill and get the 2 crystals. There must have been better spots elsewhere, although you see that this guild is kind of empty because I made a good job of moving through the locations. Here, this is what a normal guild location looks like. But I've been here at the top, I've been here, you see where I was in the last days. So now we go back to the town and march back. And if you were better than me, then you would do it in 10 minutes less. Okay, so then this would mean that you would earn some extra diamonds. One more thing is this realm monolith. So you can check if your guild mates don't invite you to realm monoliths. There are no more anyway. You can check them, but you can also click on them without you getting in there. And here, go for spell scrolls, no matter the cost. Well, cost matters a bit, but this is one of the worst rates. So, do we have spell scrolls? Yeah, I would rather get this because I can only use this to purchase temporary buffs. I'm not compromising my artifacts. Okay, and here you get some reward. So that's it. If you have 4 other players you cooperate with, then they can get this as well. And you can invite others as well, if you wanted to. Now, let's go down, underground. If you're on the top left, sometimes you just need 1 movement, but don't count on it. So 5, 6, and get inside. So 60 movements. And now we're defending the city, earning 6 diamonds an hour. And the weekend 24 if you got to the middle city, 12 if you don't. And if you stay inside. So that was the guild adventure. It's quite comprehensive. There is a lot of planning in play. And that's why you see that for some players, for example, Bet on Deer, how much of a waste this is. So I easily earned 200-300 diamonds worth of at least hero scrolls. And you see that Button, I think he's not taking the game seriously anymore. He just logs in once a day and that's it, and stays in the same place. He's not even earning diamonds. So this is gonna be interesting because I already passed him. See 717 versus 760, and I'll continue gaining an edge. Now, if you check out the heroes, I either upgrade Adela or Roland, one of them, to 3 stars, and for that I need 100 scrolls. So view, promote. Now you can see that I can get 79 of these tokens in total. For Roland, same thing. Since Castle depends a lot on morale, and Roland has a skill of increasing morale and strengthening units with high morale anyway, because it's the Order Guild, I might go for Roland over Adela. I don't know yet. You just need to see the skills. You see that there is nothing special. Fire Shield. So that's a bit off. So you see that these universal hero tokens come handy, because then you can improve your castle units. And that's one reason why we're playing the guild. Another reason why we're playing the guild is that if you go to roster, there you can see that my castle unit performance of regular units, including Griffin, influences my performance for any order units whatsoever. Unit attack and health. So this helps quite a lot. I haven't unlocked the 500 diamond ones, that's not for me yet. And you have quite a lot of these rosters, you need a lot of units. And sometimes don't forget to upgrade them when you get enough of these scrolls. This is extra power. And this is real power as well. So that's good to know. So that was the guild adventure. You see the utility of it. Good luck playing it.